or lease.
True Opinion Podcast.
Hey y'all, welcome to this episode of the True Opinion Podcast. I'm your host, Adontaus, and this week we are talking about the quality of cheating. And this topic comes from my brother-in-law. Him and my husband were having this conversation about whether or not you could blame someone or be upset with your girlfriend or boyfriend or spouse if they cheated with someone like a celebrity or somebody they admired. So the gist of their conversation was, if, let's say, your girlfriend cheated on you with a star, like a Chris Brown, a Trey Songz, let's try to span generations here, or Frankie Beverly, or let's see, who else is older? Not older, more seasoned, in the game longer. R&B older guys. I don't know. But if they cheated with somebody like that, could you really be upset with them? I mean, it was a once in a lifetime probably opportunity. This is somebody they love, they admire, like who wouldn't do it, right? Would you really be upset? And the same thing for women. If your man cheated on you with, let's say, like a Rihanna or, the obligatory example is always Beyonce. Would you be mad? Could you be mad at him? Like, he got the queen in his bed, or he was invited to her bed. Could you be upset? And so my brother-in-law's argument was, no, you can't be. That was like their fantasy. Well, I don't know. Let's get into this. So someone, and to be fair, let's not just restrict it to celebrities, because when you make it that hypothetical, it's kind of like you would always say, no, you couldn't be mad, because that almost always could never happen. Like, there is a once in a lifetime type of opportunity for somebody, for like all the forces to align and your significant other to meet somebody who is uber famous that they really, really love, and then have the opportunity to engage in sexual shenanigans with them. So let's say somebody they admire, a favorite author, like maybe they meet him at a book signing, maybe old college professor. How many stories sometimes do you hear about people like getting with their college professors? Remember Shameless? Y'all watch Shameless? Live with his professor? Or, I don't know, just somebody that they are really, really attracted to that seems kind of unattainable, but maybe, like I said, if all the forces align, maybe they could get with them. Like, would you be upset? Well, I'm going to say, personally, I would. To me, cheating is cheating is cheating. I don't care who you cheat with. Rihanna, she has her own boy toys. Leave mine alone. Beyonce, listen, great music maker or not, leave my husband alone. So, yeah, I would be upset. I don't care if it was his fantasy. I feel like once we got married, I was supposed to be his fantasy. Any other fantasies you have, sir, get rid of them, and the same thing goes for me. I would never, honey, I love you so much, but if I ever, hypothetical, met someone who I loved or admired on a, professional level, loved their work or whatever, would I be so infatuated with them that I would sleep with them? No, because I made a commitment. I love my husband, and I would never want to hurt him in that way. So I think what the argument also entailed was, you would be more upset with your spouse, boyfriend or girlfriend, if they just slept with some rando person, some rando down the block. Like, Tasha or Jerome or Shelly or Thomas, you know, whoever, just some random person, you would be more upset because it's like you hurt me to sleep with just some like low life ass a motherfucker. Like it wasn't even anybody quality. That's where like the quality of cheating part comes in at. It wasn't anybody quality. It wasn't anybody that I could tell myself like, hey, you know what? This is somebody, hey, this person, they just may be better than me. You know, this is her fantasy. Can I really begrudge her or him that because they met this person? And I say, yes. Yes, you can. You totally can. Because here is where it comes in. It is the choice that they made to hurt you. This saying like they meet this person and oh, they love them forever makes it seem like they had this obligation for their clothes to just fall off and for them to fall into bed with this person. That's not true. They made a conscious choice to cheat on you. And that's where like my problem comes in at. Okay, so let's take an example. Your girlfriend goes to and let's just keep it consistent, Trey Songz concert, okay? So she's in the front row. I mean, maybe it's a smaller venue. I don't know if Trey's still popping like he used to. So maybe he at the House of Blues and not at like a stadium. So, you know, it's a more intimate setting. He sees her. Your girlfriend is gorgeous. He calls her up on stage. He sings to her. You know, oh my God, Trey Songz, I love you. She goes back to her place. At the end of the set, maybe security or one of his people comes out, taps her on the shoulder. Hey, Trey, wants you to come backstage for a VIP experience or a little meet and greet. And so she's like, okay, I'm gone. That right there, she made a choice right there. Because let me tell you something. I think I said this in the first episode, Marriage and Friends. Like, Trey Songz did not look at her and say, you know what? She looks like somebody I need to have a conversation with on the role of women in hip hop and R&B. Or she looks like someone I need to bring on my team to help with image consulting. Or by golly, that woman looks like she just has so much to offer to my life. I really need to get to know her. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. That is not what he was thinking when he pulled her on stage and when he sent his mans and them out there to get her. And she knows this. So in her head, perhaps a fantasy starts rolling. Like, okay, I'm finna, quote unquote, party with Trey Songz. I'm finna sleep with Trey Songz. Or he's going to meet me and see that I'm just so awesome and get to know me. And he's going to start calling me and I'm going to be his girlfriend. And then we're going to get married and have kids and live happily ever after. So there are like one or two scenarios probably rolling around in her brain when she accepts this invitation. And none of these scenarios consider your ass. You know, she don't think, oh, Trey Songz invited me back. Oh, but my man is at home. You know, he bought me these tickets. He let me come here. You know, he kept the kids so I could come out and have a nice time. And, you know, I really shouldn't do this because I'm an adult and I know what's about to happen. She didn't think about you. She thought about herself. And she made the conscious decision that I'm finna go back here and whatever happens, if it hurts my man, if it hurts my relationship, I don't care because it's Trey Songz. And like I said, that is the part that I have the problem with. Because if you love me, we're in this relationship, you just made a conscious decision to hurt me. You just made a conscious decision to possibly end our relationship. Or you just made a conscious decision that you were going to do something terrible. You were going to share yourself with somebody else. And if nothing comes of it, if you was just a jump off for this celebrity or whatever, then you probably going to try to keep a secret from me and be harboring that secret. Or you going to tell me and then be like, well, it was him. Like, what? How can you blame me? So in that way, I mean, it doesn't matter to your, I would think to the person that you with, it would hurt all the same. And, they were in this conversation that my husband and his brother were having. I think his brother brought up the point that the person, your girlfriend or boyfriend, they would be upset that they hurt you, but they wouldn't regret the experience that they had because they had it with their fave. Like, who would say, oh, yeah, I slept with that celebrity and I really, really regret it, because they're not going to regret it. And I think he was right about that. If you made that decision, you don't regret it. And let me tell you something. You're not going to sit up in my house fantasizing about the night you was with whomever, looking at my face, putting her face on my body, or thinking about her while you with me. You're not going to do that to me. So to me, it's the same results. You're going to get out. You cheat, you don't deserve to be in a relationship. If you feel like if I meet such and such, it's on and popping no matter what my situation is at home, stay out of home situations, or stay away from their concerts or book signings, or don't go have lunch with them or whatever. Don't put yourself in a situation where you hurt the person that you love. Quality of cheating, like I said, in my true opinion, it doesn't mean a thing. Cheating is cheating is cheating. Now, I think where like the difference is, a lot of people I've heard, from friends and whatever, who have unfortunately been cheated on, and they see or know the person that they were cheated on with, that whomever cheated on them with, they're like, they instantly compare the two. So let's say your boyfriend cheats on you with someone who doesn't make as much, who isn't as educated, someone that to you, isn't as beautiful as you are, someone who doesn't have as much going on for themselves as you do. And it's like that's a added level of hurt and disrespect, that it's like you had something wonderful at home and you went and cheated with something that was beneath what you had. So, I mean, I think that's just, like that adds, like I said, it adds a level of hurt. It adds a level of disrespect, but it's still cheating. I mean, so if your boyfriend went out and cheated on you with someone that you perceive as being quote unquote better than you, but not celebrity level, just better than you. Like, let's say an Instagram model. He went and cheated on you with somebody with 2 million followers who sells flat tummy tea and waist trainers on Instagram. So you're like, oh, damn, her body is better than mine. She's prettier than mine. She's prettier than I am. She's more popular, I guess, if people measure popularity in followers and whatnot. Does that make you feel any better? Like, oh, at least he went and got somebody better than me. What? That sounds terrible. He got somebody better than you? This is the thing. He's supposed to think you're the best. And to him, that girl ain't supposed to be better than you. Yeah, we all know that there is somebody out there who has a trimmer waist and a prettier face. For guys, somebody that has, abs and muscles, or, somebody who's more sexy than you are to your girl. But to the person you're with, you're supposed to be that be all and end all. Not to say that they don't see other people and think that that person is attractive, but like I would never say that somebody was better than my husband. And I hope he wouldn't be out there running around thinking somebody was better than his wife. It's just like, yeah, I don't know if that's a generational thing. Like, at least, like, do you get pride in the fact that you were cheated on with a celebrity or somebody quote unquote better than you, rather than somebody who you see as somebody who's not on your level? Like, is that a matter of pride? for some people or people who believe this. Like, would you feel any better if your girl cheated on you with Kyrie Irving as opposed to just the guy who play ball at the regular court every Saturday? Like, you feel better because, like, oh, my girl can pull a rich NBA player and he want to sleep with her, and she did. So that makes you what? That makes you somebody who just got cheated on. Still, it it doesn't make you any better. It don't make your girl any better that because she still cheated on you. If you want to take pride in the fact that she can cheat on you with rich people or with famous people, I mean, to each his own. If you want to take pride in the fact that your girl can cheat on you, that she can have any man that she wants, and she literally almost does, then that's on you. But I would think you want to take pride in the fact that, my girl, my wife, could go out here and have her pick of anybody, normal, famous, whatever, but she chooses me and she loves me and she brings that love home to me. And the same thing with women. My man can go out here and have any one of these girls. He can compete with celebrities for any one of the famous women and get them and keep them or sleep with them, but he doesn't do that. He brings that all home to me. I'm his be all and end all. So, I mean, I don't know. I do know. Cheating is wrong. I don't feel like the quality or the level or the status of the person you get cheated on with, that keeps sounding strange to me. That your lover cheats on you with, I don't think that should matter to you at all. It is the fact that this person that you love, that you are in a relationship with, a committed relationship with, made a choice to do something to dishonor your relationship. Cheating has no place between two people that love each other. And I think that if you allow, what is the word I'm looking for? If you allow these little hall passes, if you allow this, okay, well, if it was these exceptions, if you allow these exceptions, then what else are you allowing in your relationship? It's like you kind of open the door. It's like it's a slippery slope that maybe, your relationship just ain't going to be as solid as it could be, So what y'all think about this? Like I said, my opinion is cheating is wrong. Don't do it. If you feel you in that moment before you clack your ass backstage to sleep with whatever male or female celebrity or whatever, call your partner up and break up with them or something. Like I don't know. I just don't think. I know I couldn't be with somebody who hurt me that way. It doesn't matter who they were with. It doesn't matter if they would never see that person again. It doesn't matter if it's one and done. It doesn't matter at all. You shared what was mine with somebody else. You swore, you promised to God you wouldn't do that. You promised to me you wouldn't do that. And you did it anyway. And then you want to come back to me and tell me, well, it's okay because it was somebody famous? No, it's not. It's not. It's not okay. And it's extra not okay because I can never compete with that person. I could never, ever, especially if this is your fantasy person, I can never compete with that person. You don't regret it. You probably would do it again. Next time they roll into town, you're going to try to put yourself in that same position again. Like, no, you got to get out of here. We're not doing it. Not doing it at all. So, like I said, let me know what you guys think. I really want to know what you think. Is this a generational thing? Do I not understand this? Is this something for like another generation, some shit y'all do? or like, I don't know. So contact me on the website, trueopinionpodcast.com, on Twitter at True Opinion Show. Stop by same handle on Instagram and look at pictures. Tell me what you think. I want to hear from y'all. I really do. All right, y'all. Bye.